This video will show you how to replace both of your radiator hoses. The left one is easy to get access to. The right hose means having to put the front of the vehicle into the service position to replace. Always work on a cold vehicle when working on the cooling system. Begin by removing the front under engine tray. It is held in place by a series of T27 torque screws and plastic push-pull pins. If you need additional assistance with that, please follow the link provided at the end of this video. Use a small flathead screwdriver and remove the drain plug on the right side hose, red arrow. You're going to have to vacuum fill the system once you drain the coolant. For additional assistance with that task, again, please follow the link provided at the end of this video on how to coolant flush and fill. Make sure you have a large enough pan or bucket to catch the coolant and dispose of it correctly. It's going to splash off the underbody components when draining. Remove the engine cover and front tray, blue arrows. Again, if you need additional assistance with those tasks, please follow the link provided at the end. You can also find out how to remove the throttle body and access the upper hose mounts by following the same link. Both radiator hoses connect to the motor under the throttle body. Use a set of hose clamp pliers and loosen the clamps, red arrows. You may need to use a pick to break the seal on the rubber and slide the hoses off. The left side hose is easy to replace. It attaches to the upper left side of the radiator, red arrow. Use a pick and lift up on the hen coupling, red arrow. Slide the hose off of the coupling. Do not place anything between the radiator mount and the hose to pry with. You will just break the radiator mount. There is a vent line that attaches to the radiator next to the hose, blue arrow. Use care around it as it's fragile. The new hose will come with a new clamp, red arrow, and clip for the hen coupling, blue arrow. When working with anything on the coolant system, always make sure to use Porsche synthetic coolant gasket lubricant on the O-rings. Make sure to lightly coat the O-ring inside the hen coupling on the hose indicated by the red arrow. The right side hose has a metal pipe section bound to the rubber. Remove the T27 screw holding the upper metal section to the motor indicated by the red arrow. While people on the internet say you can replace this hose without putting the front of the vehicle into the service position, I do not see how. This image shows the vehicle in the service position and the room you need to access and replace the hose, red arrow. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional help on how to put the vehicle into the service position. Working from above, remove the second T27 screw on the metal section of the hose, red arrow. You will access the hose to the radiator connection, blue arrow, from below. Disconnect the electrical connection for the temperature sensor, red arrow. You can leave the sensor in place or use a set of pliers and pull out the retaining clip, blue arrow, and remove the sensor. Use a pick and lift up on the clip in the hen coupling and separate the hose from the radiator. Use care not to damage the radiator mounting connection. Remove the hose from the vehicle. Again, when working on anything with the coolant system, always make sure to use the Porsche synthetic coolant gasket lubricant on the O-rings. The right side hose has a metal pipe section bound to the rubber, green arrow. You cannot separate these, don't try. The hose will come with a new temperature sensor and clip for the hen coupling, red arrow. There should also be a new clamp in the open position as well. Make sure to lightly coat the O-ring inside the hen coupling end. Installation is the reverse of removal, and you will now need to vacuum fill your coolant system. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.